Discriminations against minority groups. Discrimination is defined as the prejudice, outlook, action, or treatment of a person, group, or issue. It may also refer to creating distinction in terms of superiority or inferiority 1 to 82 of particular groups or cliques. So, discrimination involves unfair treatment or prejudice against individuals or groups based on various characteristics, such as race, gender, religion, or other factors. It can manifest in different forms, including both explicit and subtle biases. Promoting equality and combating discrimination is an important societal goal. Discrimination in the workplace is manifested in many ways such as hiring employees and trainees, compensation and benefits of employees and trainees, assignment of tasks, project, and workload to employees and trainees, daily interaction and communication in the office or workstation, employee work performance appraisal, promotion and recognition program for employees, training, secondment, and other development activities of employees, imposition and disciplinary action of employees, resolution of conflicts and disputes. Herewith are some important pointers in preventing or avoiding discriminatory practices in the workplace. Open declaration that the company is an equal opportunities employer, incorporating an anti-discrimination policy in the company manual, careful selection of personnel in the human resources department, enforcing company policies that are exclusive and non-discriminatory, practicing affirmative action whenever necessary, conducting training courses and seminars on diversity management, cross-cultural work environments, professionalism, ethics, and business communication. Dishonesty. Dishonesty persists in the attribute of lacking integrity or the disposition to defraud, deceive other people, person, or the organization. In the context of an organization, there are many kinds of forms that dishonesty. There is dishonesty in the form of managing funds and money. There is dishonesty in terms of disclosure of critical matters leading to an important decision that could cause damages if an employee conceals, distorts, or misrepresent vital information. And there is dishonesty in a PT submitting an erroneous employment of application form. So, dishonest can involve manifest in different ways within an organization, ranging from financial misconduct to misrepresentation of information or even minor dishonest act like submitting false information on an employment application. Here are important pointers in preventing various acts of dishonesty in the workplace. Managers and supervisors should lead by example. Be explicit on the supervision for integrity, transparency, and honesty in the company code of discipline. Train employees to do fact-checking. Have a completely wired work environment. Record and document all important meetings and investigation. Forbid proliferation of fake news and lies in the workplace and debunk them at once. Perjury. Perjury refers to the voluntary violation of an oath or vow either by swearing to what untrue or by omission to do what has been promised under oath. This is commonly committed when testifying in the investigation or submitting documents under oath. Employment application, declaration in public documents, etc. With false statement. Forgery is a serious offense that is illegal in the most jurisdictions as it undermines the integrity of the legal system and can lead to miscarriages of justice. It is actually a form of dishonesty, but is physically made under oath, which makes such a statement perjurious. To prevent perjury, the following suggestion may be adhered to: always forewarn employees, trainees, or applicants of consequences of committing perjury. Perjury should be included in the list of grave or serious offenses in the employee's handbook or code of discipline. All formal investigation and proceedings should be under oath to provide a deterrent to employees who have the tendency to commit perjury. Pilferage. Pilferage refers to the act of practice of stealing small quantities or articles in the company. The items pilfered could be inventories, supplies, or products. So, based on my understanding, pilferage is gonna have a negative impact on a company resources and profitability. It's important for organizations to have measures in place to prevent and address pilferage. Example of Act 185 considered as pilferage are eating foods in the kitchen intended for guests, either ingredients or partially cooked or finished products. Stashing or bringing home inventories or items belonging to the company. Passing on the other employees' inventories or items belonging to the company, consuming alcohol or beverage stock from the bar. Stealing items from the stockroom or storage facilities. Using or consuming supplies in the office or workplace for personal use. Bond paper to make curriculum vitae, an application letter of employees for prospective new employers. To prevent pilferage in workplace, the following suggestions are proposed. Team leaders must practice close supervision, counseling, and shift briefings regularly. Enforce strict security controls. Install CCTV cameras in the kitchen and employees' entrance and exit. Incorporate pilferage as a serious offense in the company code of discipline. Conduct seminars and training in the work values and ethics in the workplace. Mulcting. Mulcting is defined as making someone pay money as a fine or in tax. 186. However, the enhance of mulcting that it is made under duress and the amount being charged is not officially or regular. Thus, it is a form of extortion, and the persons charged are helpless, willingness victims. While mulcting may be quite common and rampant in government agencies, it also happens in private sector and in tourism industry. Here are examples of situations considered as mulcting. Bidders are charged a bogus processes fee. Job applicants are charged documentation fee and other similar fees. Travel agencies are charged an unofficial processing fee to, to be given priority room blockings for favorable months and days by hotels. Tourism establishments are offered a manageable settlement fee in lieu and of an exclusively high tax assessment. Practicumers and trainees are charged unknown fees in exchange for affordable performance evaluation and certification. Pointers. Mulcting can be prevented or stopped in the workplace through the following. There must be an anti-mulcting policy incorporated in the company code of discipline. There must be a clear orientation of all policies of the company, particularly to new employees and trainees. There must be an effective reporting mechanism to aid investigation. There must be a regular feedback and evaluation mechanism for all processes to ensure transparency and integrity. So, bribery can indeed occur in both the public and private sectors, and it is widely regarded as unethical and illegal in the most jurisdictions. Efforts to combat bribery include anti-corruption law and regulation, as well as transparency and ethics initiatives in organizations. An employee offering expensive gifts to a superior in exchange for a promotion. A supplier sending money, commission, gifts, or other valuable items in exchange for purchase, other or service contract. An employee currently being investigated for disciplinary actions send monetary and material consideration to the fact-finding panel for his exoneration. A hotel sales manager gives a substantial discount to a travel agent on room bookings while the same travel agent's secretary gives the said manager or griffy commission. Tardy employees giving a food or drinks to the security guard assigned in the employee's timekeeping area for allowing them to alter their true long in time. Bribery can be prevented in the workplace if following measures are by the company implemented. Implement absolute transparency in all transactions of the company. Include bribery as a serious offense in the company code of discipline. Conduct regular audit to deter individuals who may attempt to commit bribery. Conduct lifestyle check of suspected employees involved in bribery. Have several layers in control the reviews of important decisions and plans of units of the company Morris. So, extortion is indeed a crime where someone obtains money, property, or consent from a victim by using threats, which may include harm to the victim or property or their family, as well as damage to their reputation or financial well-being. Here are examples of extortion are security offer coercing an employee to give money in exchange for his silence of a serious violation committed by the said employee. A manager pressured by another manager on partaking on the commission illegal obtained. A whistleblower threatening to expose our wrongdoing by another employee unless monetary consideration is given. Teacher seeking commission for publisher on textbook sold to student. To prevent or avoid extortion in the workplace, the following suggestion may be considered. Managers and team leaders should be set an example to all employees. Extortion should be included a serious offense in the company code of discipline. Implement transparency in all transactions of the company. Conduct regular audits to deter individuals who dare attempt to commit bribery. Do a lifestyle check of suspected employees involved in bribery. Encourage whistleblowing in the company. So, plagiarism is the act of representing someone else's words, ideas, or work as your own without giving proper credit. It's considered a form of intellectual dishonest and is widely discouraged in academic, professional, and creative settings. Proper citation and attribution are essential to avoid plagiarism and maintain academic and ethical integrity. Producing a report with indirect quotation or expert are lifted from sources that are not cited or attributed properly. Copying verbatim or almost verbatim another company's manuals. Replicating substantially the slogan, mission statement, logo design, or tagline of another company. Copying the forms, public statement, articles, or documents of other company. Exact replication of a project or programs of another company. Those mechanics are copyrighted. Copying the jingle, photographs, videos, or another electronic outputs of other company without permission. Plagiarism can be prevented in many ways, such as subject articles, manuscript report, or even symbols and logos to anti-plagiarism apps. Subjects all written outputs is scrutiny, reviewing, or intensive editing. Train managers and report writers in the organization on how to write ethically. So, forgery involves creating a false document or altering a genuine one with the intention to deceive or effraud others. This often includes the manipulation or replication of specific elements within the documents to make it appear genuine. So, both fraud and falsification are unlawful can have a serious consequences when discovered. So, fraud can indeed encompass both civil and criminal wrong. Each civil litigation fraud may involve intentional or negligent misrepresentation of facts. For a statement to be considered an intentional misrepresentation, the person making it must have either known the statement was false or been reckless about its truth. Many kinds of fraud that can be committed by employees in the tourism industry, such as unauthorization transfer of funds of the company to unknown to unsanctioned beneficiaries, pilferage of supplies and inventories, passing on highly classified computer files or records to a competitor's company on other interested parties, identity theft with fellow employees, manager, or customers, manipulation of company records for profit or many forms of gain. The following are ways to prevent or avoid various types of fraud or computer fraud in a company. Develop a comprehensive company manual with well thought out controls and safeguards. Ensure that no person is in complete control of transaction by proper segregation of duties. Be cautious in hiring personnel by doing adequate background check and not hiring people related to employees. If hiring applicants who are related to employees, make sure they are not assigned to the same department.